Hi, Timothy Unkert here, and I'm going to do a video on creating a Mad Libs page for your website. So I'm doing this on a website, a jokey website I have called Tim Rumor, where I'm doing a bunch of Mad Libs. But here's how you're going to do it. We're going to do it in PHP. So I created a file, story3.php. You notice I have a lot of code here. We're going to focus on the Mad Libs portion of it. So a lot of the stuff we're pulling on some styling from some JavaScript from Bootstrap. We have Google Analytics code, cookie consent code, and a few other meta descriptions and that kind of thing, and some style sheets linked in. But right now we're going to focus on this part, the PHP, and then we're going to create a form. So, um, so the first thing we want to do is create a form or an HTML form. So I'm going to create that below the PHP because when I want the site to be up, I want you to be able to enter the stuff in for the form, and then above it, a story will appear once you click submit. Okay, so where the form and the action is going to be this page, so story3.php, and we're going to use a method of post. Okay, all right, and close up the form tag, and then I'm going to add um, so the submit button. Input type submit. Now I haven't saved this yet. So this is what the website looks. So before I hit save. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Control Save, and then I'll refresh the website, and we've got this submit query here thing. So I'm viewing this right now in Firefox, but so we want to have people be able to enter stuff in and then click on that, and something will happen. Okay, so all right, so we need to have some text inputs. Okay, but first maybe we want to think of like what we need to write for a story to come up with some variables. So I'm going to say, let's say echo, that's the way I print something out. I'm doing the double quotes so I can put in some HTML. I'm going to say echo one day, and then I want to be able to enter in a name. So to get a variable, I'm going to do the $sign and type name. And that's going to allow me to set the name equal to something. And I'm going to say went to, let's put a place. Okay. And that'll be my first paragraph, and I'll close that off with a semicolon. Now I'm going to hit Control Save. Let's go up and see what we got. And we don't have anything in because we haven't put anything in there. We also have the story already showing up before we've submitted it. So we don't want that, okay? So there's going to be something I need to do. So I want to only show the story um, when uh, when or after they click the submit button. Okay, so to do that, what I'm going to do is use the if statement. So if a certain condition is met, so let's say, and I'm going to paste this in. So if the server, the request method equals post, okay, then something is going to happen. All right. So let's do that, and we'll take this and we'll paste. Then we're going to get this stuff. So I'm going to move this up here. Okay. If that doesn't happen, we want to have something like please enter in the requested values. Close that out there. End that with a semicolon. You always want to be ending your PHP lines with semicolons. Okay, so now let's see what we got. So please enter in the requested values, but we don't have a place to enter in the requested values yet. So let's come up with that. So we need to move down to our form, and we're going to have a couple more text inputs. So I'm going to say input type equals text. and the name is going to be, the first one's going to be name, and then input type equals text, and the second one we're going to call place. Okay, so we've got those. So now we're refreshed and we see we got two places where we can enter in values. But right now it's not styled very well and we don't know what we're entering in. Okay, so what I'm going to do above here is say, is instruct the person, please enter something in. So please enter in a name. Okay, and then I'm going to close my parentheses off here. Okay, and maybe I'll move this and just make it so. Okay, so you know that it's going to be short parentheses here. So please enter in a name and then close the parentheses tag. And so I'm going to wrap these with parentheses tags. Okay, and let's see what that looks like. And we'll change this to place. Okay, so we're on our way. Okay, so let's see what this looks like now. Please enter in a name. Please enter in a place. So that looks good. Well, let's enter in a name. Okay, I'm going to enter in Tim and enter in a place, Vermont, and I'm going to submit the query. But it's not showing up here, so I have to do something different. Okay, so I have to assign these variables to something because right now they don't have anything. So I'm going to up here. I'm going to say name is equal to, and I'm going to do a $sign underscore and then post in capitals, square brackets and name. So that's going to take in that name that you input here and put it in, assign it to that variable, and then I'm going to do one for place and square brackets again, place. Okay, and hit Control S. And now to save it. Okay, so one day Tim went to Vermont. All right, so we're on our way to making Mad Libs. Okay, so but now we gotta maybe enter in more than one, so more than one sentence. So let's say echo, and again with the double quotations, we can enter in HTML and that kind of thing. So let's say when Tim, or whatever name you use, when Tim was there, he saw a, we'll say, some type of animal. Okay, and in that line, and so now we have to assign this animal variable. We have to allow it to be entered in. So I'm going to say, well, we're going to get that from the form. Again, with the square brackets. Now we want to go down to the form, and I'm just going to copy this, paste it, and switch out a few values. So copy, enter in an animal. Okay, and we'll call this animal. All right. Okay, so that should take that in. So when he was there, he saw some kind of animal. All right. Then we'll say suddenly the, and whatever animal you enter, bit him, or whatever name you hit, in the, and we want a body part. It's going to bite him somewhere on his body. I'll put a, and the story's getting more interesting. All right. So we're going to need to get that variable as well. All right. And using the same method. Okay, so you can just follow along and see what I'm doing to make this Mad Libs. All right. And we want body part. And body parts. Okay. Save it. Okay, so let's keep going with this Mad Libs. So echo his heart really started to feel feel bad. Eh, let's enter in call it body feeling. Um, okay. And we'll create that up here, and I'm not sure how I'll word it that one in the form, but all right, so we want to enter in something like bad or good or something like that. And I'm just kind of trying to name these variables the way I can remember them. So when I go back, I go, oh, what did I do here? Okay, I did that. All right, so okay, etc. So we're giving some guidance here, and we'll call this. Okay, so let's just take a look and see where we're at right now. Now, remember, I haven't refreshed this page entirely. I haven't, they still have a history in there, so it's already responding back with Tim Vermont. But some of these other things, so if I entered in something else, so let's say Ben, enter into place, Rhode Island, picking states, maybe Manchester. Enter in the name of an animal. Let's do a tiger. Body part, foot, and feeling exuberant. Okay, so submit the query. So one day Ben went to Manchester, Connecticut. When Ben was there, he saw a tiger. Suddenly the tiger bit Ben in the foot. His foot really started to feel exuberant. All right, so I'm writing this, I just realized, with assuming that's a guy. So let's just put in a male name. Okay, so that way, talking about a guy, okay? All right, so then keep going. We'll say name's girlfriend, and we'll do a second name. Was really, let's do an emotion. Okay. All right, so we'll say it's going to be Ben's girlfriend, so we want to enter in a female name for name 2. So I'm going to say name 2, and we want to we want to retrieve it from the form. Okay, so we have to do that, and we also want to retrieve an emotion from the form. We're going to have to enter those in. Okay, and so we'll go here. These enter in, I'm going to say female name. And we'll do name 2. And then I want to copy this again. Please enter in an emotion. Okay, and we'll put emotion here. So we're well on our way to creating ourselves a nice little Mad Libs, and we have to put a semicolon here. I just forgot that. Okay, so let's keep going with the story. This is getting good. So we'll do name 2. Knew that name would contract. We'll name a disease from the animal. Okay, so we need a disease. So let's do that. The disease here. Okay. And we want to have a place for them to enter a disease in. Please enter in a disease. Okay. Okay, hit Control Save. All right. Okay. Let's keep going with this story. So the medicinal, I don't know, shots that could save name wouldn't work because he was allergic. We want to guide him a little bit. So his girlfriend knew he would that he would from the animal bite. We need something bad. Okay. We need all right. And we want to pull out something bad, and we want to get it from here. We'll say, and we'll have to guide him a little bit with this. And please enter in something bad that could happen to the male, i.e., death, sick, no, maybe die, get really sick, get fired, etc. All right. And we want to change this to some, what do we call it? Something bad. Okay. All right. And then we'll end the story. Named 2 knew she would have to break up with name and date some celebrity. And then we'll just end it. Okay. All right. And so we're going to need celebrity. Okay. And okay. Okay. So, all right. And then down here we need to get celebrity. So please enter in the name of a celebrity. Okay. And okay. All right. So let's see how this works. All right. So if we're going to the page the first time, we wouldn't see this. But anyway, so we can enter in all this stuff. So let's say Joe this time, place would be DMV. Enter in an animal, say an alligator. Body part, nose. Body feeling, rate. Female name, Sally. Emotion, happy. Disease, probably Ebola's a good one. Something bad that could happen. He would lose his liquor license. Okay, and then the name of a celebrity. Justin Bieber. Okay, so we're gonna see what our story comes out to be. So one day Joe went to the DMV. When Joe was there, he saw an alligator. Suddenly, the alligator bit Joe in the nose. His nose started to feel great. Joe's girlfriend Sally was really happy when this happened. Sally knew that Joe would contract Ebola from the alligator. The medicinal shots that could save Joe wouldn't work because he was allergic, so Sally knew he would lose his liquor license from the alligator bite. Sally knew she would have to break up with Joe and date Justin Bieber. The end. Okay, so that's how you create a Mad Libs with a little bit of PHP, and you can make it really funny and have a lot of fun with your friends, build some funny websites, and who knows, maybe get some good traffic. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, or constructive criticism. Please be constructive, don't just troll me. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.